Intricate 3v3, Graesark Undercity blue side. Couple of Lord Commissars. First up is Kapral, and we've got display a notification. These guys fight in melee combat, strong offense and support with this refractor shield. Alongside, Dragium is an Apothecary, support hero that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. We got the Legion of the Damned. Looks like Dragium, as the mid player, has gone for this northern natural power, which leaves Kapral, the Commissar and the Guardsman going northeast. Interesting start. Red team, some chaos. LongChopStickz is a plague champion, starts off ranged combat with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair. But it's pretty slow. He got some Nurgle worship. Alongside, Alex, Herald of Fools, is a chaos lord, durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee combat. We got the Black Legion elite scheme, and rounding off the teams is Pojedynczy, the guy I'm never going to be able to say the name of, as a Techmarine. Starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage and can also support with structures and repair. Looks like it's red team doubling the southwest and blue team doubling the northeast. Blue team may be able to get onto this power then, and red team can perhaps get onto the VP, maybe even the power as well, although the bottom powers are much more natural, harder to hit. Got some more CSM on the way. We've got a bunch of Sentinels and some more Heretics for LongChopStickz. Commissar's out of there. Notification did as much as they could, basically. Still some stuff in play. Blue team, though, are on the power, and it's going to go down. Apothecary just healed himself. Plague champion now has aspiring champion Heretics. And some other, well, not aspiring to anything. Techmarine pushing up alongside these tactical marines. They trying to melee the Sentinel? I think they are. You go, fellas. They've been corrupted. I don't know what's going on. Havocs now for Alex, and they are decapping the VP. They're going to at least cap that then. Maybe not push onto the power. Apothecary trying to grab this. Don't know if they're going to be able to. Yeah, lots of shots going in. Should have backed off a little bit there. Dragium didn't need to get forced off there. Just get the decap and back away, stay in play. Especially when you're Apothecary and you can keep your little health regen aura in play. Can make a big difference through the engagements and between them. Catachans now for display. Tactical Marines of Dragium backing up. Does still have something here. Sentinel needs repairs. There we go. There are the Havocs. There we go. They have a heavy bolter. This will suppress infantry and deal heavy damage to the Sentinel, although it can't get suppressed. Chaos Lord misses kill the weak, but is forced to retreat. Look at this though. Little flanked by Pojedynczy with Kraken Bolt Tactical Marines, taking out some of their battle brothers there. Well, former battle brothers. Melee on retreat, and the Master Crafted Bolter is up for the Techmarine. Which reminds me, because the Master Crafted Bolter is getting a cost decrease, I believe. You can go and check out some very cool and exciting patch notes for Dawn of War 2 Elite mod over at dawnofwar.info. The team are adding 2 extra heroes to Ordo Malleus, the Demon Hunter and the Eversaw Assassin, thanks to some great work from some modelers and animators that joined the team. Go and check it out. I'm not sure if it's available to download yet. It would be an early test beta type version, but keep an eye on dawnofwar.info and the forums to see when that beta drops, and check out the notes and stuff. We have Raptors up here for LongChopStickz, Spotters for Kapral, and the Catachans are up. These guys have power melee weapons and bring you a lot of versatility. Assault squad here for Dragium. Again, a little bit of overextension, although I guess decapping a wreck point is worth it. Spotter's going to disrupt the Havocs. Commissar gets straight in there, ties them up. They can't set up while they're being tied up like that. Some Nurgle worship assault squad now jumping in. A little bit late, but they get in there. Chasing down the Havocs as well. Down to a single mod of these guys. They need to be careful. Kill the weak from the Chaos Lord, well timed. Raptors now moving up. They can jump this little blob of infantry over it. But they are just weighing in on the assault squad, I think. Jumping back. Are those grenade launcher heretics? They are. Pretty good target to drop. To jump on, I mean. There's the raptor jump. These guys suppressing when they land. Unlike the assault squad, which disrupts. Apothecary getting stuck in there. Did well. So did the Commissar. Actually killed a CSM model. He's got the Carapace armor up. Nobody can cap this VP yet, though. Chaos Lord in the back lines of the Space Marines. What happened to the assault squad? Forced off? Yep, forced off. Raptors did some decent work there. Just taking shots now, though. Apothecary has to flee. Can the Chaos Lord get him on retreat? Smacked him. Did not bring him down. Looks like the blue team are going to be able to tidy up and cap the VP. Meanwhile, what are these fellas up to? Arguing over who's going to cap and who's going to repair. Scouts of Pojedynczy are capping themselves. We've got tier 2 for Pojedynczy and Display, and now Alex. Any war gear for these other fellas? Oh, Kapral's down. Not that I can see, just that master crafted bolter. Still haven't capped the northeast, by the way. Red team right back out here with a suppressing Havoc squad. Artillery with a good hit there on that mortar shot. You guys going to try and cap? There's some repairs. Looks like the spotters are going to go for it. Oh, we do have a generator in the northeast power. What is this? Sentinel pushing up to decap. Some sneaky scouts. Not sure what they're up to. It's going to take them forever to bash the power. Are you going to decap the VP? Probably decap the VP. Raptors still around. Decent jump on those guardsmen there. Prevented the cap of the VP. Nobody's on it yet. Mastercrafted bolter now for the Apothecary. That full auto can help shut down the Chaos Lord. Sparring jumping heretics getting in from Alex. Shotgun blast just in time from the Catachan as the Doom Blast did still suppress them, though. Doom Blast is the heretics detonating themselves to suppress and damage nearby enemies. Generally a good and very easy to use melee counter. When people ask me, hey, I'm new to the game, what faction is easiest to play? I always say Chaos. They've got some very easy to use and clear counters in tier 1. You've got setup teams, you've got heretics that can Doom Blast, you've got grenade launchers for setup teams, you've got raptors for setup teams. Signal armor now for the Techmarine. Some more Nurgle worship. Raptors are not even going to bother jumping here. These tactical marines are too far forward, I feel like. Look at this in retreat path. Plasma guns. Well, a plasma gun. Another good artillery spotter shot. Don't seem to be spotting those, the red team. Sentinel levels up. Done pretty well here. Lord Commissar has to flee. Did they get the VP? They did get the VP. So 2-1 for red, though. Because they have both the naturals. Was it the scouts? I think it was the scouts. Well done, fellas. Kapral now with a Chimera on the way. Who's down? Lord Commissar's down. Plague Champion's down. Kapral back up. What do we see here? Is it double plasmas? Double plasmas for Pojedynczy. Some Ogrins for display. Those guys just noping the hell out of there when they saw the Ogrins. Could have just backed off, I think, although Pojedynczy is the bottom player, so they could be retreating so they can get back to the bottom a bit quicker. Level 2 Chaos Lord. Havocs, we've got some Nurgle worship. The Chimera not really threatened at the moment, although a Dreadnought's on the way, and this thing is getting a las cannon, so it's going to be threatened very soon. When Chaos units get their mark, they are disabled for the duration, but it is a slightly quicker upgrade than other units. Here we go. Las cannon gets a shot, and then they get jumped. That Basilisk Flare came in a bit late, and even if it did come in earlier, that Chimera was so close to it for some reason, probably still would have been hit. Apothecary being tied up. A bit too far forward here. but should be saved by a whole bunch of stuff. Raptors getting owned, and Raptors fall. Here's the Chaos Dreadnought now for LongChopStickz. Tacticians went to have a look and didn't like it. Ogrin is still in play. Blue team retaking the northeast. What is this? Some guardsmen having to get some points back because of the forward capping of these scouts. Good play by Pojedynczy so far. There's a grenade. Kind of spread out, but got 5 kills. That's not bad. Then they're going to take back that wreck point and be annoying. 398 to 405. There's that Dreadnought. It's already taken some shots. We got missile launcher tactical marines. The missile launcher set to be reduced in cost a little bit in 293. It's a decent Manticore strike there for display. Last cannon is going to get a shot, but not on anything super useful. And Ogrins are on it, and they rip it apart with those Ripper guns. Aptly named. They can shoot them and they can smack your body in half. Gonna find some CSM now. No, they have to retreat. You guys also should back away. Some melee as they run back from Alex. Look how red the map is now. These scouts have done some serious work. Looks like display. Yeah, display's up here for some reason. They've gone like full northeast for a while. This is the Lord Commissar of display. Shield is up. If they're all going to be up here, they really need to be bashing that power a lot. I guess Pojedynczy's also up here, but they've been using those scouts to cap stuff meanwhile. Now display has double guardsmen down here trying to dodge a grenade. A couple of them died. And can they melee scouts 2v1? Looks like they can get rid of them. Get that VP back. Look at this. Fully populated contested power from Pojedynczy. Got the Xenos Power Claw and Stubbornness from Kapral. Some Stormtroopers up as well. Assault Kit is in. Gives them a frag grenade and those really long range las guns. Look at this. Predator tank from Alex. Kind of skipped tier 2 and got themselves a tank. It's a pretty decent map for a tank. It's a couple of dicey areas in terms of vehicle pathing, like right here. They need to avoid. One place in the southwest as well. Got to know the maps, know the places not to go with certain units. Plasma gun up for Pojedynczy now. He's put away the Mastercrafted Bolter. Needs some of that plasma. Help against the Ogrins, will also help against all these Marines, of course. Plasma damage doing extra to heavy and super heavy infantry. Ogrins being super heavy. They're thick boys. There's the spotter shell to get vision. Can help you drop Manticore strikes and stuff. It's almost leveled up, this thing. Doesn't have the Storm Eagle upgrade. Ogrins are really far back there. No upgrades for the Chaos Dreadnought. We have some Mark of Zinc CSM though. And a Mark of Nurgle Predator tank. Not sure if blue team are going to be able to defend. There's a Manticore strike though on a las cannon and a Dreadnought. Boom. Have to manually target each missile. Did some good work. Got rid of the las cannon. Chimera can get a bit closer now, but the tank is still there. Stern Guard veterans with their vengeance rounds loaded in. Good versus super heavy infantry and vehicles. And a melter bomb is available. There's the throw. Missile launcher as well, trying to get shots in, but a Nurgle Predator tank is pretty damn tough. Can they take it down? Lord Commissar with the claw, tying up the Dreadnought. Will do decent damage because it doesn't have melee resistance with the autocannon. Heretic trying to do blast him over there. So Chaos Lord up to no war gear for this guy. Dark Gods are not favouring him right now. Look at the rest of the map, very blue. Display has gone on a capping tilt down there. Scouts though still being annoying. Stormtroopers are coming out of base. Meanwhile, northeast. Can anyone grab this VP? Lord Commissar level 4, starting to kick some ass with that claw, you know. Takes out another CSM model. Those were Alex's CSM, wiped. And Chaos Lord also went down. Picked a fight with some Ogrins, it looked like. Great unclean one on the way for LongChop. Nope, cancels it. Goes for a Land Raider Phobos. That might be, I mean, thinking that they're going to be up against a bunch of vehicles. Counter them with a las cannon wielding Phobos. But those vehicles could be multiple Demon Russes with Vanquisher. And they will shoot down a Phobos if there's like more than one of them. Dreadnought taking las cannon hits, not what you want to do. Well, those guys, I thought they were execution buffs. That was a lot of damage there. Down they go. Maybe they were execution buff. They do have a little glowy. I think they were. So they were doing double damage there. Imperial Abyss from Alex. Predator is down. Is that the remains of it? That's the remains of it. It was very close. Lord Commissar flees. Blue team looking decent in the northeast here. Look at this. Full power still going for red. Land Raider Redeemer now. And another tank for Alex. Jumping in are the Assault Marines. Such a good way to start an engagement. Just jump your assault squad in. Then everything else starts shooting and starts piling in. Heretics in a decent place, but without any real help, they might go down. I thought that was maybe LongChop throwing them in there to get a touch of Nurgle going, but those were Alex's Heretics. Armor of the Apothecary now for the Apothecary. I've said it many times. If you're facing an Apothecary in a team game, shoot him. Not many heroes in the game can provide so much for their team and be so easy to take down. He's got no real self-sustainability apart from the chainsword, which isn't going to help if he's focus fight. He's got no shield, he's got nothing like that. He can heal himself, but he wants to use that on other units, so just shoot the crap out of him. Get him off the field, because he can do things like that. Heal everyone. 353, 216. Land Raider Phobos getting some shots in. The tank has gone for the Mark of Khorne now. Some more CSM for Alex. Where's the Land Raider going? Looks like it's going top. Blue team getting a natural back. 351, 216. You don't usually see triple fights at the top like this on this map. Chaos Terminators now from LongChop. It's a pretty productive 2 minutes there. Got a Phobos, some CSM and Terminators up. Ogrins to level 2. This guy has the, if I can select him, the Fist of Brockus. Also Emperor's Wrath. Look how blobbed up things are getting over here. Chaos Lord back to his feet, level 3. Plague Champion also level 3. No war gear for either of these fellas. Chimera is now bottom for Kapral. Guardsmen getting outside of it and are now bashing that contested power. It's been there for so long though. It's already worth it. It's already been worth it for Pojedynczy. No weapons for the Terminators. Red team do take the northeast and they've got tons of stuff here. Tons of it. Leman Russ now for Kapral. Dragium looking a little bit depleted. Vanguard veterans, Stone Guard veterans, and a bunch of red. Could drop a orbital up there, I guess. Pojedynczy's las cannon needs to run. Blue team now doubling the southwest. It looks like try and get those naturals. Where's the Land Raider Redeemer? It's right there. I'm not sure if the blue team have seen this. I don't think it went too far forward. Vanquisher cannon on the way for the Leman Russ. Long range anti-large target. Fires pretty quick. Are these the Mark of Zycie fellas? Nope, just have an aspiring champion. No, they don't. They have Eternal War. Mark of Khorne tank being shot at. Here comes the Land Raider Redeemer to help it out. Yeah, and you can't stand in front of Land Raiders for too long. Those flamers are painful. Flame storm cannons, I think they call them. There's the frag assault, which does some friendly knockback. Meanwhile, northeast, Commissar tried to grab the VP. There's that spotter shell again. Does that mean a Manticore's drag is coming in? It's moving forward. It's getting really close. Auto cannon up for the Chaos Terminators. Spotters going for the decap. Well done, fellas. Brave lads getting a decap there. And an orbital from Dragium. Catches those Terminators, and these guys can't retreat out of it. Should do a decent chunk of damage there. A very decent chunk. Can they kill a model? Terminator's now teleporting away. Not very far though. Numeras pushing against the Phobos. Gave it a decent fight there, as you can see. Lehman Russ is just awesome. I feel like the Phobos should get a bit more hit points. It's only got 2,000. It's so slow and big. Ogrins are chasing it. Worst nightmare for Land Raiders and other big, slow, super heavy vehicles are heavy melee infantry. They get on it, just mash, 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 especially if there's rear armor, which Land Raiders don't have. Well, talk about an overextended Land Raider over here from Pojedynczy. I mean, it's not overextended yet because it's doing well, but this is so far forward. Techmarine with a melter gun now, Signum and Orbs. I think they've gone through all of the Techmarine's weapons, haven't they? They're bashing power right now. Pretty effective bash, as you can see. Look at that. Who needs a bile spewer? Just melter gun the generators down. Double tax, and Devastator is trying to set up right next to the Chimera there. This is a destroyed Chimera, I feel like, because this thing also has a multi-melter on the top of it. Yep, down it goes. I don't think that flare would have saved it, even if it came earlier. Land Raider Redeemer now for Dragium. Red team, though, are looking pretty strong here. They have both the naturals, and they are creeping towards the northeast. Could get a triple cap. 273, 177. A repair bunker up here. This is displays. Nothing is capping. Maybe Pojedynczy's tactical marines can do so. That marine super died from a tank shot. Anti-armor stormtroopers coming in. They already threw their melter bomb, but now they face the wrath of all of this stuff and a frag assault, and they get wiped out. Stayed there a bit too long, fellas. Is that a rocket run? That is. It's a pretty good one. Rocket run can be devastating against infantry. The second run completely misses though. That could have wiped a couple of squads out if it hit. Level 4 tactical marines for Pojedynczy, barely getting away. Double cap here for the red. And blue team don't seem to be contesting the bottom of the map at all. There's too much stuff there for them to deal with. Manticore Strike wipes out some heretics. Scouts here ready to repair, are they? Nope. They're running into danger. They want to throw their grenade, I think. There it is. To stop the cap. Well done. And they get away. Well done. These Terminators looking to get those demoralization debuffs going when they kill something. Like that. Hey, blue team, you're going to get a natural back? They're going to try. This Dragium here, level 3 tactical marines with missile launcher and some stern guard. That missile launcher did not hit the tank. Level 2 Mark of Corn hit. Lima Russ helping out. Land Raider Redeemer helping out. Can the blue team push back at the bottom? These CSM getting wrecked, but they do get away. There's that advanced healing again, and again they're not focusing on that Apothecary. Blue team taking the northeast. How? Why did this stuff back away? That Lima Russ is scary, apparently. Not sure why they all backed off there. Maybe there was a Manticore or something strike. Some more Chaos Terminators here from Alex. They also have the autocannon. More Stormtroopers on the way for Kapral. Must be going anti-armor kits, otherwise they'd most likely get Castrican. Blue team have it. Getting a natural back as well. I did not think they would get the 2-1 back by taking a contested. But here we are. Tactical Marines of Pojedynczy using their And They Shall Know No Fear to try and decap here. And they're going to do it. Just blob capping with Marines. Grenade goes in, but they tough it out. Last Cannon gets a shot on the Leman Russ movement. There we go. Barely scratched it. 1320 hit points at level 2. That was a rear armor hit though, I think. Red team retake the northeast, but look at this. Blue team on both the naturals now. Level 8 Apothecary. You really need to shoot that guy a lot. Can't let him get level 8 in a 3v3. Now red team need to shift to the south. Predator tank still going. Need some repairs though. Here's some heretics to do so. Again, the Land Raider is pushed really far forward, this time from Dragium. Pojedynczy's did it right though. Is it still top? It is. Providing a reinforcement aura can also retreat back to that thing, which is a massive deal. So much in-field sustainability when you can retreat back to a big old Land Raider. Red team have the northeast. They're going to get their natural back as well. He was trying to drop Emperor's Wrath. Oh, it still goes down. Even if he dies. I guess he's already called it in. See how quickly that Commissar died? That should be happening every time they see the Apothecary. Not sure why these tacks are going so far forward. They do not need to push up and shoot there. I guess they know that they can retreat just back to the Land Raider. Speaking of Land Raiders, that's a big old frag assault. Leman Russ is taking shots from a last cannon. Not sure if red team are going to be able to hang out here for much longer. 86 to 155. Another Chaos Predator on the way for Alex. Really impressed with how blue team have fought back here. I thought they were out of it. There's an orbital from Pojedynczy. Pretty well hit. Can it wipe anything here? Look at the damage to the Land Raider. Boom, almost took it out. If you get all 3 beams on a Land Raider, it's done for, but it only got 2. 86 to 141. You saw how slowly it got out of there. They're so sluggish, Land Raiders. Apothecary getting a revive, going to hit level 9 maybe. Yep. Got a super strong heal now and tons of energy to power the abilities. 2 to 1 for blue. Frantic fight over the northeast then. Leman Russes are still going and that repair bunker's helping a lot. 3 Leman Russes over here for the blue team. That is a tough nut to crack. Look at these Terminators doing really well. Can they finish it off? They might be able to. Yes, there we go. Tough nut to crack, he says. Just add Terminators. Uh-oh, these guys not doing so well though. These are Alex's having to teleport away. They should be alright. Can they get on the VP? The eternal question. No plasma cannons, no noise marines. Just lots of direct fire. Chaos Terminator's getting a decap. Are they going to try and stay here for the cap? I think they are, but that's a Manticore Strike coming at them. Well done, those fellas, though. Massive fight here. VPs are getting pretty low. Some Nurgle worship back there. The Land Raiders still back, waiting to reinforce stuff. Land Raider Redeemer of Dragium has to back all the way out. Down goes that Leman Russ. Was that a Orbs of the Omnissiah? I think it was. Techmarine running up and bombing that thing. Limerusses are being cut through. It's all of them down. Here's me saying it's going to be a tough nut to crack. We have a Marco Zinc Predator tank now. Red team on the VP, 86-98. Look at this though. Ogrins. They're smart enough to cap. But yeah, they should be able to finish it there. Heretics attacking in melee, but the aspiring champion cannot get into melee here. They kill one. Still can't get into melee. Get support from a tank. Ogrins did not finish the cap there. I thought they were going to finish it. Are they going to get away? They should be okay. Level 5 Lord Commissar for Kapral. Repairs needed for that Land Raider, and Dragium does not have scouts of their own to repair. The state of the terrain here now. Tons of rocket runs and stuff. Red team looking incredibly strong in terms of their rosters. We've got a Land Raider, we've got double Predator tanks, triple Terminators. Level 3 Ogrins, what can they do? This tank is already in trouble. Stone Guard veterans shooting it up with their Vengeance rounds. Imperial Abyss from Alex, a pretty good one, forced off a lot of stuff. Manticore Strike finished off that tank, and that tank also fell. Wow. Tank's getting kind of wrecked up there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, this stuff is not retreating back to the Land Raider. You need to activate it as your retreat point. Tactical Marines. Signal armor using the marked target on them. Level 10 Techmarine here from Pojedynczy. Surely. Oh. They have conceded. I was going to say, surely these scouts should be on the VP. But blue team have conceded. They just saw too much strength up there for the red team. I feel like they could have continued and maybe come back into it. They got plenty of resources, as you can see. But they thought otherwise. Apothecary was awesome. Level 9, almost level 10. Level 5 and level 4 for the Lord Commissars. This guy had the Fist of Brockus, I think. Plague Champion, level 6, no war gear whatsoever. Was just happy shooting that bolter for Nurgle. Chaos Lord, also no war gear, was getting Lightning Claws at the end. And a level 10 Techmarine, Pojedynczy, doing tons of work all over the map here. Well done there. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.